In today's show, we're taking a look at the Iron Monger. Stay tuned. And welcome back to the show, guys. Today we are taking a look at Marvel Studio Hasbro Legend. I don't know if I'm saying all this correctly because I really don't do a lot of Marvel, but we're looking at the Iron Monger. Along with the figure comes a figure that looks like Jeff Bridges, and his character's name is Obadiah Stane. I feel like Thomas Wayne in the Flashpoint when he asked Barry who Eborn Thawne was, what kind of a name is that? The same thing I say about this character, Obadiah Stane. But we're going to do some house cleaning first. Let's go ahead and take a look because this guy comes with a ton of accessories. I don't know if it's a ton, I don't know. For me, compared to doing what Mcfarlane does, taking out of the box, I felt like it was forever, everything that I was taking out. So, you know, the Ironmonger, the character comes with exchangeable hands. You got two of them, as you guys can see here. You got two hands here. The character comes with a smoke effect, a firing effect, a briefcase. This is always nice to have characters with briefcases. The arc reactor, which he stole from Tony. And yes, I did watch the first movie. That's actually my favorite Iron Man. I don't like the rest of them. The bullet chain, which we will put on later. And when I was taking out of the box, the missile blaster that goes, I believe, on one of the hydraulics up there on his shoulders, and we'll take a look at that. All right, so let's take a look first, like all things, how high these characters are. We'll start with Obadiah, and you guys know that I'm quite surprised because the character has not fallen down, and it looks like a basic character to me, and he hasn't fallen down. So let's take it to the top of his head. Let's see how high he is. One more. You see there, take it to the top of the head. Oh. Let's start all over again. Switch it back to inches. Take it to the top of his head there. I'm getting 6.2, as you guys can see there. And now let's take a look at the big fella. Make sure we get in here. As you guys can see, I'm almost at the top. Let me bring it down a little bit. We go all the way to the top of the head. I'm actually getting about 9.3 is what I'm getting on the on this thing. So again, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting right now to the top of the head. So getting that out of the way. And man, we can never, I would argue that we can never get enough figures and suits. And I know that a lot of my my reviews are DC. Haven't done Marvel, haven't done Hasbro action figures. But man, right off the bat, as soon as I put them on the cave, they were standing up. They weren't falling. Well, this guy just made me look dumb. They weren't falling down at the moment. This is compared to the Mcfarlane figures. He is kind of very basic kind of figure, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. He's a 6-inch scale. I'm not going to complain. I can add them in my world. Somebody on Instagram, I remember a couple of days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, posted, what Marvel characters would fit into a DC world or even a Batman world. I had suggested Goblin. This guy, for me, whether I use him in my world as Obadiah Stane, I can use him as a much older Lex Luthor. We've got the whole thing going on. He kind of looks like he could play a Lex Luthor. It looks a lot like Jeff Bridges. Let me bring him closer there for you, for the camera. That look. I mean, when I took these out of the box, whether they're basic or not, they just look great. I've seen other reviews where they're saying that this mold is from the Samuel Jackson Captain Marvel character. I have that figure. I actually customized him to make my own version of Lucius Fox. I'm gonna tend that it looks like it might be the same suit, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, you can never have enough suited characters. Turn his head here to the side. It is a little stiff because I just took him out of the box. What you're looking at, guys, is the first time that I am actually reviewing it. I didn't even test any of the articulations, so we'll definitely get a treat together looking at it. And, looking at it, it's the same mold. It looks like the same pants. And again, I'm very pleased that the characters aren't falling all over the place like the Mcfarlanes. Mcfarlanes tend to be very top heavy. This character, especially the Ironmonger, is extremely hefty, beefy kind of action figure. It's got a lot of weight to it. And those legs, amazing. Love the fact that they're able to hold them up. So again, guys, I'm not gonna delay anymore. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get this guy out of the way, and we'll look at the iron suit. So we've got the head. It does articulate, goes up and down. As you can see, some of the either the white goes off there. That's okay. No big deal for me. That's probably why he's looking down like that to cover that. Arms, like I said, very basic. Don't extend that far. Double joint for the arms. Wrist. Now there's no hands. This hand is for holding the arc reactor. And I'll put it right now here to get it out of the way. Put it in here. Whoops. I'm going to bring him off camera, guys, real quickly. Let's put that in his hand. And we've got the arc reactor. You just got to hook the wire under his finger, but we've got him in there. Legs split like that. No thigh cut. Double jointed knees. And this very large, extremely large ball bearing. But it works on this character. He hasn't been falling down on me. Only that one time. Can't say that he'll continue. But so far, so good. Wasn't going to put the briefcase. We know what a briefcase looks like in somebody's hands. There's no need for that. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the big guy. I'm going to get this guy out of the way. Boom. And here we have the Ironmonger. Take a look at this guy. Look at the details on this character. I would have liked a little bit of a dark wash to bring out the mechanisms inside. These don't light up, so if you're expecting it to light up, at least I don't see where it lights up, and I didn't see it on any of the reviews, but would have been nice. I guess they left that open for you guys who are out there who are creators to get them to light up, unless I could be wrong, but I don't see an on switch anywhere, or if there is, it's probably hidden. I'll have to go back. I could be wrong about that, but it does leave room to maybe put a mechanism and light it up. I think somebody will customize it. I'm sure somebody out there who's got that. He's got all these pistons here, the hydraulics. I love the look. I actually, when this battle happened at the end of the movie, he was the one I was rooting for because I just love the way this suit looks. It is a plain color. It's got that whole gray, that stainless steel gray on it. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's almost the plastic almost has that hammered metal look. He's got some stainless steel on the side. We know it's not stainless steel, but it's got like a shiny armor to mix with the gray on there. And overall, it's just spectacular looking character. Now, let's take a look and see, guys, if you can animate this big boy. I'm going to go ahead and come over here and reach around. So far, we've got arm extensions out here. We can see that the head goes side to side, so that's a plus. It doesn't go up too much on there. I saw that he's got this waist swivel, which is great. He's got these biceps on it. It's probably just one joint, but it is on a ratchet system. I can hear it clicking on there. The wrist does articulate a little bit, goes back and forth on it. So definitely it's got some good articulation for your filming on it. The legs, if we look at it, sorry about hitting the camera, doesn't go too far, and that's okay. It's a robot. We've got this type of kick. We've got this type of movement. And at the end, you know, with this character, let's see what he does here in the ankle. I believe I might have to, let's see here. A second, guys. Let me bring him off to see what he does on the bottom. He doesn't do much when it comes to the ankle. I don't see that it does have anything else, and that's fine. It'll stabilize the character on it. So again, guys, or if you guys have any comments on how to do it, it looks like it swivels, but I don't know, maybe it's just stiff on me. I could probably go back and look at it, but man, this character just looks amazing. Look at the detailing in the back of it. Okay. I mean, look at that. Look at the detailings. I feel like it's my first review, the first time I did it. I'm not going to lie. My first video, I was a little nervous doing the reviews. First time doing a review. And I kind of get a little bit of that because I don't want to push this character too much, or maybe I'm missing a button or something that I need to press on here. And I should have been more prepared, but I was more excited to get this guy out here for you, bringing him back here for you. So now he's twisting all over the place. We'll go ahead and put him back. I keep hitting the camera. My apologies. We're going to go ahead and set him here. All right, so let's see what the accessories look like. You can take the firing mechanism or the firing effect and put it here. Of course, you gotta bend the wrist over. Nothing could ever be done easily. It is a flexible effect. You've got the magazine or the shells flying out. That's what the effect is here for. The fire effect here. You guys can see that, and it fell again. So I'll probably have to put, if I want to put them on it, I'll probably have to put a little putty just to keep it on there. The hand does get in the way, guys. So let's see here. Well, we know it goes there, so I'm not gonna waste time with that there. Then you've got the smoke effect on here, or I believe the smoke effect goes in here first, and then you attach. There we go. Much better. would have liked different accessories, would have liked something different on there. When what I mean by different accessories, and I put this wrong here. The belt actually has a little clip, and there it is. Shows like if he's firing the magazines coming out of it. We've got the missile, and the missile from what I saw goes up here. The arm, it really doesn't stay on very well. It's kind of loose, so most likely I'll have to put putty on it. But this is where the missile goes, on top of the shoulder. Bring this guy back here again. And so far, I like the character. I like all the accessories that it comes with. I love the machine gun. I love this thing here with the missiles. It's actually very good. I can add it into my DC world. I don't know, it doesn't have to be an Iron Man kind of thing, storyline. It could be more like some guy like Lex Luthor pissed off at Bruce Wayne, and it's more like hunting down the Batman. So again, this is a very good looking character. It's very hefty. I keep bringing him out because I don't want him to fall, guys, and me messing around with the legs and stuff like that. Want him to stay still, but this guy's got a lot of possibilities, so if you want to take pictures with him, you can get it done. Let's put this leg back here again for him. Now he tends to want to fall back when he was perfectly fine. So again, this is a very good looking character. Both of them are great, but we've seen this mold before with the Samuel Jackson character. A lot of a lot of accessories that come with it. So I would say if you want to get it. I'm adding it to my DC world, some kind of armor. If it didn't have that round head and it had a little bit of spiky ears, just a little bit, this could have probably been my Thrasher suit, and I may just make it as a Thrasher suit for my Batman. What about that, fighting against the Court of Owls? So again, guys, if you want to get this character, there is a description in the below. It's an affiliate link, so if you guys want to get that and you want to support the channel. And again, guys, tell me what you think, if this character is great, if you like the detailings of it. Let me know in the comments section. Reach out to me on Instagram. I'm even on Twitter. And guys, leave me some comments. I love the engagement. I love talking to you guys. But before I leave, let's take a look at one of the hands. Let's take one of the hands off. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so there's a plug here. And you can put one of the open hands on him. There you go. Swivel the arm back. Let's get that going. I mean, overall, very, very well designed action figure. From what I've seen other collectors or other reviews, Hasbro doesn't really make a lot of, or they do make them, but they're not this big. But I love the fact that they gave us such a large figure. It's just amazing. Love the fact that it's not a tiny Ironmonger like I've seen. Great figure. I'm waiting to get the Hydra Stomper. That's another great tech, armor tech to have. Like I said before, guys, if you like it, there is a link in the description to get this character. And don't forget, guys, to hit the notification button and like the channel. And really would help me out a lot if you guys would subscribe and engage with me on it. So I have no further review about this guy. I'm really happy with him. I'm happy to add this into my DC world. And like I said, guys, stay tuned. I will be doing more figures this week, related to armor. And again, this is Red, and I am out.